Welcome to a brand new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay, the show that I was too busy to write an opening joke for.
That's as much as you're getting today. Jeez.
That's fine. I half-assed it, so I literally wrote that just now.
Well, hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. How you guys doing today? Oh, wait. It's been a while.
It's been a while, okay?
It's been like a whole 4 days.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's only been 4 days.
Yeah.
I am Jose. Here to my left, I have the lovely Jaime.
Hi.
And to my right, I have the beautiful Megan.
Hello.
Enjoying your Starbucks? Or his Starbucks, I should say.
I'm a little delayed. I don't have enough Starbucks.
Well, I was drinking the whipped cream.
Were you putting the straw all the way at the top?
Yeah. I always drink the whipped
I do that.
Are your glasses fogging up?
They
Did
are.
you get excited?
I'm just hot. That's what
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, true.
How you guys doing today?
I am doing good. I have a really good day at work today. Though we had
Okay.
to kind of cut it short because I had to go pick up Adolfo, and then I ended up not picking up Adolfo.
Doesn't that hurt your
Weird.
back?
My pussy and my crack. No, he's okay, thankfully. But I was on my way over there and then just came back like within like 10 minutes, which was good because then I didn't have to drive all the way to Montebello. But it was concerning. But he's okay, so we're
Alright.
good. Yeah,
I'm glad Adolfo's okay.
yeah,
He's a goddamn national treasure.
yeah. And then my team was
cream.
doing really
Really?
good today.
Like, what? The gas, though. We're not in an economy to be
so-
spending gas like that.
That's all I'm
Adolfo.
saying. No, I know, but it was an emergency situation. Montebello is kind of wild, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see that. You
Well,
know,
but
the mean streets of Montebello.
yeah.
You hear about them all the time.
You do. I
All
used to
over the
live
place.
there. You talking about Compton or what? I used to live in Compton. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I was talking about Montebello.
I know.
You're the one that brought up Compton.
Seemed like you were attacking Compton somehow.
I felt that too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The mean streets of Montebello, Compton.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Montebello.
You guys project much?
How are you, Megan?
Montebello's gross, dude. It's rough there. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Jose, how are
Yeah,
you?
sweet. I'm doing well. I haven't done much since last time
Yeah.
I was here.
Except today.
Well, I watched Doctor Strange.
Okay.
That
Shut
was
the
it.
fuck up.
I
didn't say anything. I will
He
say
posted all
I
that.
really
Don't-
like Sam Raimi. That's
okay,
it.
I don't give a fuck. Don't say shit.
I like Sam Raimi.
That's enough said. We don't want to hear you.
The-
Thank you. Shut up.
I will tell you stuff
Move
right now.
No.
Keep
I
talking.
will.
I will.
Move
I will
on.
tell you.
You'll die. I'm just so stoked and so excited to watch it. I'm gonna watch it Sunday. When are you gonna watch it?
Probably Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
Oh, because I'm not gonna be able to do the show.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're not doing. We might.
Man.
We're still thinking
I'll
about
probably
it.
watch it Tuesday because AMC does it like half off.
Oh, cool.
So-
Yeah,
And tickets are expensive.
yeah. That's true.
So I did realize today that I accidentally bought the handicap seat.
Nice.
Look, okay, I don't understand why the
Is it Remy?
Why it
Well,
counts as a seat?
no
Wow.
why it counts as a handicap seat
Wow, okay.
because it's upstairs. And
Oh.
I'm just like, how?
the
wait,
fuck?
why is this a handicap
What the
stuff?
fuck,
Like you have to
AMC?
walk
Wait,
walk
there's no
upstairs. No, it's just stairs.
Well,
You wheeled
no,
him.
no, wait. Wait, isn't there like a back entrance though? Like through the.
So it's all going upward, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
there are
this-
some
this is
theaters
just-
that are
No,
like
yeah,
low.
because there was
I know there's theaters that like there's like a back entrance.
yes,
or-
but
Yeah.
not this one.
Oh.
You walk in through the bottom and then just walk up the stairs.
Or maybe it's not that kind of.
But explain the handicap seat. Like it
The
was a
pic-
handicap
Is
seat
it-
The picture on the picture on the chair is a
Uh-huh.
guy in a wheelchair.
on the chair itself.
Yes, it has
Oh.
a picture. It has a picture of a guy in a wheelchair.
Are there bars in
Wait.
front of it?
Yeah,
Wait,
Yes.
Is it?
Oh.
because I have my feet up there.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I didn't. No, I didn't because
It's
I,
for the
I had a
handicapped
recliner.
people.
Bigger?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe it's like.
But
These
that did
people.
afford me the ability to not have anybody next to me.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
on both sides?
Oh, okay. Really?
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so there was just one chair by itself?
Well,
That's cool.
the way
Yeah.
it was, like
I'll
in
take
the
that seat.
middle, it was split. So there's a railing on my left,
Yeah.
and then there's a big empty space before the next few seats take place.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and nobody sat on my right.
Oh,
was
oh,
it.
okay. Oh, okay. Got you. I thought it was like an empty space next to you on the left.
I think
Like-
the empty
would make
space is
sense.
for the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
That
Yeah,
would
the
make
empty
sense to me.
spaces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you take a picture of this?
Okay.
I need
I will-
visuals.
You
Like,
could have posted it. I mean, you were over there
Why?
posting videos anyway.
I posted it. I dropped my popcorn.
You're not allowed. Oh,
That's
that's
what
what
you
you
get.
did.
I was so upset.
Did you go back
bitch.
and get a refill?
No,
Why?
because I didn't
You
want
felt
to.
bad?
Yeah, I
Oh.
felt like a dumbass.
That's
and,
weird.
And it wasn't even. So it was just a full bucket of popcorn. I don't remember
Wait,
the
was
last
it a
time I got.
large?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you
remember.
could have
the-
got a refill.
Yeah, I
Large
could have.
refill.
Why didn't you go?
I just didn't. Like I was so upset with myself. I just sat there and just waited quietly.
Did people see?
No, because I was the first one up there.
Oh, okay.
So people just got up there and just see a bunch of popcorn next to me.
You should have
And
just
I'm like, it was here when I
gone.
got here.
Like if people would have seen, I would have gone. But if since nobody saw, you should just be like, yeah, some person just made a mess.
Somebody spilled all the popcorn. Can I get a
They're
refill?
like, they're like, look at this asshole. He fucking spills popcorn all over and he sits in the handicap section. Like,
Wow, taking
That's
advantage.
exactly what it was, actually.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Wow,
But,
trouble.
I mean, other than that, I have not done anything. And it's been great.
But that's a big deal. So
And no, the
I'm so
worst part
bad.
is that I can't talk about any of it.
yeah, you gotta
I have
wait
to sit here quietly.
till at least Sunday.
So,
at
you
least
guys-
Sunday, maybe.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to carry the show because I
I
don't want to
ain't
let
carrying
anything
shit.
slip.
Although I do have to say, Megan, last time you were here and you did like a little Moon Knight walkthrough thing, that you did amazing, by the way. Like I watched that segment again, and I was like, oh, Megan did a really great job. I'm not saying you don't normally do a great job, but that was a great job you did.
That's not what it sounds like.
I normally don't do a great
You
job.
do a great job, Megan.
I don't.
You do.
You're here for what we have you.
I'm
You're-
here like a support animal, I guess. That doesn't do a good job.
You're eye candy.
Yeah, you're putting in the other crowd that we're not pulling in.
My 3 people. Hey guys.
Now we're 9 followers. Yeah. No.
Oh wow. Yes.
Multiplying. All right, so let's talk about today's show, shall we?
Yes, sir.
So we don't have much. I have news,
Uh-huh.
and then we have Halo and Moon Knight, and of course.
A Pokemon. Yay.
All right, good. I wasn't sure because you looked at me a little confused, and I was like, "Do I just throw a Pokemon?"
It
out
almost
there,
felt like you were gonna add Doctor Strange for some reason. So I looked at you like, "Are you gonna add Doctor Strange?"
I mean, I could talk about it.
No,
I think
shut
he was gonna
up.
just like stab you. They're like ninja stars.
Yeah.
Hold on. You told us who it was gonna be last week.
Who was gonna be what?
Who the Pokemon was gonna be.
Oh
last
yeah, I
week.
did.
I don't remember who it was. So
I don't listen
I
to
guess
the
we're
show.
good.
You'll find out later. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my.
All right, go ahead.
So welcome back to the show.
Spin off.
Getting into the news segment. So scientists believe there is actually an anti-universe out there. One that was it mirrors everything that happened in our universe, but kind of in reverse. So they're thinking that what happens is during the Big Bang. So originally what was imagined was that when the Big Bang happened, everything just kind of came to be. Like the universe just expanded in a huge explosion, and eventually, it started slowing down. And that's where people kind of see it now. Like it's just kind of slowing down to where they have an idea of where the end of the universe is, but we just can't get there. But now it's believed that when the Big Bang happened, it just happened going in both directions.
Yeah.
So it's just been expanding slowly over these billions of years.
Yeah.
But they're thinking that in this is a mirror dimension, basically. In a paper published last month in the Journal of Annals of Physics, researchers from the Perimeter Institute of Theoretical Physics in Ontario suggest that the Big Bang might have been smaller and more symmetrical than we think. Yeah, so basically what I just said.
And then so what you mentioned about like the I guess the anti-universe, is that what you said?
Yes.
So it's like the time moves in like a different direction, like backwards compared
Yeah.
to us, right?
Yeah,
Wait,
so
okay.
why do the anal scientists?
because of just the way they've been observing, it's because of the existence of dark matter. So dark matter is exactly what it sounds like. It's
I
just
know what dark matter is, but
Yeah.
why do they believe that why is that a theory?
because they're thinking that it brought about the existence of dark matter. So that's why dark matter exists, because everything that happens just happens, like the duality of things. So it's just there's always been that multiverse theory.
Mm-hmm.
But just by observations and stuff, um, that's really all I got.
Okay.
Prove him wrong, Megan. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't care now. I'm like pissed. I'm still pissed about the sales and all that stuff from last time. Was it like the living forever shit bullshit? I was mad about it.
All this bad science news
I
you're
had
giving here.
I had this like conversation at work about it.
Now I gotta live longer.
Like, no, absolutely not.
The John Wick universe seems to be expanding.
Oh, I
Besides,
heard that. Nothing.
okay,
Sorry. I was thinking out loud. Go ahead.
no, please share with the class.
No, I'm good.
So, besides the series of the Continental, Lionsgate is also making a movie called Ballerina, starring Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like Anna de Armas.
Cool.
I don't know who that is, but I heard that because
I was trying to think of anything that you've seen, but she's not in any Marvel stuff, so you haven't seen her in anything. God, I wish.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Was it Anna what?
Anna de Armas. She was in Knives Out. Have you seen Knives Out?
De Armas.
Knives Out. It's a whodunit mystery type. Who's the killer? It's like Clue. That's just racist. She's not Ana de la,
How's that
de la
racist?
Reguera. Well, that's sexist.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I've seen anything she's been in.
Yeah, the only I know she's been in a James Bond movie.
And she's a ballerina in this movie.
Oh yeah,
John
did
Wick?
you see John Wick 3?
I saw the first one only.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry.
It's so good.
Yeah, I
John
know.
Wick.
I've heard a lot of good things about
Yeah,
it.
in John Wick 3, they kind of set the foundation for this.
Oh,
Because you see where like John Wick was trained and like the Grandmaster there was that what they called her?
Yeah, she's she's played
I'm never gonna get this. I don't remember. So she's training ballerinas there, and you just train ballerinas to be killers.
Black Widows?
Kind of,
Oh,
yeah. That's actually what I was thinking.
Mm.
I mean, it sounds like a very cookie cutter.
by Angelica Houston.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know who that is. so.
Morticia.
Oh,
Mhm.
huh? I did not know that. I don't remember that. Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, they had talked about that before, like having like a spin-off. And that's I think that's coming along with John Wick.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
be
So
I
the
haven't watched it.
synopsis is ballerina focuses on a young female assassin who seeks revenge against the people who killed her family. It's
Basically Black Widow.
yeah. It's
Even John Wick, right?
Well,
Oh, no, they killed
they killed his puppy.
his puppy. Family.
I get that.
I mean, it's also going to be directed by Len Wiseman, who directed the Underworld series. I don't care for Underworld.
I like the first one.
I
Yeah.
never cared for it.
I watched it recently and
It doesn't have the same
Does it hold
appeal as it used to. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It doesn't
It
hold
didn't
up.
hold
to-
up,
yeah, like your first time you see it, it was pretty good. It kind of reminds me of Blade a little bit in my head, you know, even. But then, yeah, like if you see it more recently, it's like, why is she talking like
And I love me some Kate Beckinsale. I know that's the sound I make.
Totally.
No, not a fan.
She's the main actress, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, she
You just
was-
be saying names, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I figured if this is the person we're talking about,
I'm talking about the movie. I'm not talking about her.
okay.
Yeah, the movie's alright.
Yeah.
It's not that great, but it's alright. Like I mean, I would put it on as background noise if that's a thing.
Yeah,
but
no.
if there's something way better to put on as background noise, it
Yeah.
probably is.
Like Abbott Elementary.
No.
But it's one of the best shows on TV, Jaime.
I
This
still
is the
haven't
funniest show in 20
Because it came out in
years.
January. It's like the funniest show of the year so far. It was like
No, it's the
February.
funniest show in the last 20 years.
No, it was
is
okay.
what they said.
It was really okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
tried. I didn't try.
Good.
So, Book of Boba Fett is
No.
getting a season 2.
Why?
Yes,
Did you
Just-
I liked it.
okay.
I liked the story.
What story? The story that was not about Boba Fett?
Yeah, it was about Mandalorian. Nobody liked I like the Mandalorian. That's
Yeah,
why.
well, the Mandalorian was good.
He was in 2 out of the 6 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the
It
story
was like
about
And
it
the
was
story
Mandalorian
was
season
good.
2, a continuation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was good. No, it was like the in between, like 1 point. No, it's like
2.5.
Yeah, it was great. I like the story with him.
Yeah,
It was fantastic.
but we
Yeah.
don't need a Boba Fett story.
No, why if there's
we
gonna
could
be
just
more
have Mandalorian.
Mando?
Yeah, that's all we need. Mandalorian.
Well, I want more Mando in between Mando
So not only will you be getting Temuera, what's his last name? Temuera Morrison back as Boba Fett, but they seem to be bringing back Samuel L. Jackson because
Oh,
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu, yeah, that's cool.
It's not like he died or anything.
I was gonna say,
I
did
thought
he
he did,
die?
yeah.
He did die.
That's why he's saying like, how are you bringing him back?
I
Because this isn't the future now, right?
Yes.
no wait, he
no.
died. He died when
He died in the prequels.
Anakin.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
baby.
Exactly.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
So probably more
weird.
flashbacks is what we're going to be getting because
Because this is 10 years before Kylo Ren, or 5 years before.
obviously.
Right, 5 or 10. Is it 5 years? I think 5 years before Kylo Ren, because that's
No, it had to have been more.
Longer, yeah, because
No,
he's
no,
a lot
no.
older. What's his name is a lot older.
they mention it because Kylo Ren he massacres the younglings
kids, yeah.
from the school, right? And Grogu, like, because everyone's like, what the fuck, like, did he kill Grogu too? But
Wait, no, he didn't. Anakin.
no.
I think it was Anakin.
Anakin massacred the kids.
So did Ben.
No.
Yes, he did. I fucking watched the movies.
Well,
Why?
because
He-
Luke Skywalker
Yeah, Luke
much
tried to kill
older
him.
in the
Look,
Kylo Ren
while he was
series.
sleeping.
Luke
Oh.
Sky, yeah. So it's like either 5 or 10 years in
Okay.
advance.
Okay.
So basically, he sets up the school,
Yeah.
right, to teach new
Jedi.
younglings,
hmm
and then Kylo turns, like he's teaching Kylo, and he turns, and then he massacres everyone. He tears down the school,
Whoa.
like the temple,
Hmm.
the temple thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's why everyone's like, oh, like what happened to Grogu then? Did he kill him? And no, because he went to go be a Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
In that series, yep.
Okay. Sure. I'm not going to go back and watch them, so I'll take your word for it.
I believe your
I don't
timeline
know.
of it too.
Okay, 5 or 10 years.
No, but we're getting Samuel L. Jackson back.
Okay.
I don't know how, but sure.
I was like, as Nick Fury.
Flashbacks. Because, fuck, he's going to be taking those old man bath where he just dreams about what happened in the past.
Because he died with Anakin,
Yeah.
right? And Anakin. Is
But he killed
Darth
Boba's
Anakin
dad,
killed him. Who killed Boba's dad?
Mace Windu.
Oh.
Vader. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like he died in
Yes.
like
The
during
prequels.
Anakin series, yeah. Huh.
Because he wasn't in.
Yeah, and that's what he's saying. Like, how are they bringing him back aside from like flashbacks? at this
Because
point?
that's because that's what.
Ghost?
Yeah,
Like
they
the-
do
you
have
know how they
ghosts
have that
too.
space-
Jedi
yeah,
ghosts.
Force ghosts?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
true.
who is he going to be appearing?
Who knows?
All right. I mean, the Book of Boba Fett, I guess, is full of Jedi.
Okay.
You can make that face at me all you want.
Move the fuck on.
You're wrong.
What's happening? My God. Drink some more of this coffee.
So Disney in Tokyo seems to be wanting to reduce the attendance limit, which I think is just good.
Should happen here.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey.
Because they're trying to provide a more comfortable experience.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it.
That's fine. Cause even here, like, I'm reluctant to get a pass because it's ridiculous. Like, people have a pass and they're just like, oh, like, we can't really do anything. Like, we can only ride like 3 rides, and I'm like, what the I don't want to do that. And then I'm paying like a shitload of money for it.
Yeah, we stopped going a while ago. So Disney Tokyo, I think, is licensed too. I don't think it's like a Disney property.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? No, isn't
Because
that
even
Hong Kong?
China too. Yeah. But Hong Kong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's licensed because they even have their own mascots.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, when I started doing this story, it just the headline was Disney looking to reduce attendance. So I started writing everything and doing everything, and then like near the end, it's like Disney Tokyo. And I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. So that's all I got on there. DC has some cancellations. So following the cancellation of Batwoman, Legends of Tomorrow has now been canceled as well.
Yeah. It was probably about time for that show. It doesn't look like any. I think they went on too long for sure.
I watched like the first 2 seasons,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I just fell off because it is one of those shows where if you miss an episode of another show, then
Yeah.
you have no idea what's going on in this show.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hated that. That's
yeah.
why I had to watch. That's why I had to watch Arrow.
Yeah.
Because that shit happened to me with
Yeah,
the Flash. And
yeah.
I was like, because I enjoyed the Flash for the first few seasons.
Yeah.
And then it got stupid, but I was like, oh,
Because
this
it
is
becomes a
good.
telenovela at some point.
It's so annoying. It's repetitive.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They even have musical numbers at a certain point too.
Oh, I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
when shows do that.
You
I'm
don't
like, I
have
wanna
to do
see this
that.
shit.
Yeah, like I don't care about them two dancing together. What the fuck? And singing.
I don't want to see that. I wanna see
Every season of the Flash was just like, I have to be faster, and then like, I am the Flash, the fastest man alive, and
There's
everybody,
always
is,
someone
like,
faster.
everybody,
There's always another
everybody was
person.
always faster than him.
Yeah.
like, okay, sir.
Keto Shimizu said, "We are heartbroken, but also immensely grateful for the amazing work our cast, crew, and writers have contributed to the little show that could." So what happened is that she ended up leaving the show on a cliffhanger.
She ended up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she's a co-showrunner
Okay.
for the show.
Got you.
So she ended up leaving the show on a cliffhanger because
Uh-huh.
she was playing chicken with the network, trying to see like, are you gonna cancel this now? And the network said, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Whoa,
So
so it's not like it ended.
yeah.
Oh wow. Crazy.
Yeah, it got canceled. This leaves the CW with two current shows, no, 3 at this point, because they don't even mention Stargirl, and I think because Stargirl hasn't had the new season announced yet, but they currently have the Flash, that's in his final season.
Yeah.
Superman and Lois, which Superman and Lois is really good.
Yeah.
And they have Gotham Knights in production right now.
So is
too.
Supergirl gone already?
Supergirl's been gone.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
way
they
behind.
they ended that
Oh,
because I
okay.
think Melissa Benoist just didn't want to do it anymore.
Oh okay.
I don't
Um,
even try to watch CW shows anymore.
I kind of like Supergirl. I kind of liked it. Like it was okay.
I didn't even try. No, I think I watched the first episode and then I was like, no, I'm not watching this. Same
They-
thing with was it Batwoman?
Oh, Batwoman was terrible.
Yeah, I watched the first episode and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing this.
They did like a whole cast change. Well, not a whole cast change. They got rid of one of the cast members that I kind of liked, and then they replaced him with like Brainiac, like 9 or something. I don't know what Brainiac it was. Like it was like a like the good version of Brainiac. And while I thought that character was cool, they didn't build. It was like essentially the same character, just replaced by Brainiac now, you know. And so it was
I get
kind
you, I
of
get you.
It was just like, well, they should just left the other dude. He was cool, you know. He's fine. So
Yeah, like one thing that really bugged me about Supergirl is that she just had all of Superman's villains but female versions.
yeah, that's true.
And
Or all the because Livewire was in it too.
yes.
So and that was a Superman villain to me. She was a Superman villain. But they just put her in that show and made her a villain for Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't allowed to use Superman. What Greg Berlanti did, he started planting seeds about all these other characters that they weren't allowed to use. So they weren't allowed to use Superman because of the movies. They weren't allowed. They aren't allowed to use Batman still. But he's kind of been hinting at all of these other things. So the WB has kind of been like, okay, I guess we'll let you use, you know, for story purposes and stuff.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is how
yeah.
he got Tyler Hoechlin as Superman. And I really enjoy Tyler Hoechlin. Like he's so likable.
Yeah.
You know, he's very personable. He embodies hope a lot more than other Superman
Yeah.
we've seen.
Well, the
sadness.
writing. Well, we'll say the writing.
Yeah, but
not
still.
Henry Cavill.
I mean, he was still Superman, so he's still
The sad emo Superman.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that the reason I don't get into those shows is because I feel like I've seen those characters so much. Like
I get that.
Superman and Lois. I mean, the one you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen
I can't
so.
stand their kids.
I've
I
seen
can't
so
stand
much
the
Superman.
kid.
Uh-huh.
I can't stand the kid that plays Jonathan Kent.
Yeah, I think you mentioned
Yeah,
that. A few
like
times
the one
ago.
that got the superpowers.
Yeah.
like his brother's
Yeah.
so much
Spoilers.
more likable.
The fuck.
I'm not gonna watch that shit.
No, I'm just joking. I don't care either. But no, I'm just saying, like, it to me, like, I'm like, oh, another. Because I did see Smallville, and I enjoyed Smallville for as cheesy as it was back then, you know. And then I've seen other, like, I think I saw the original, like, Lois and Clark. I saw that too.
with I'm not gonna get his
Those
name
people, yeah. So I saw that series too, but it's just like another Superman series, which is why I like the new characters that they've had recently. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like watching it because it's on the CW app, and the CW app I just find so inconvenient.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't tell you what's the last episode you watched.
Paramount
It doesn't
Plus.
tell you where you left off.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Fucking hate
So you have to. Well, I only watch one thing on Paramount Plus. So it's
Yeah.
really hard to kind of get lost.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have no idea where I'm at in Superman.
Mm.
I know
Oh.
the last thing the last thing that was introduced was Bizarro Superman, and it looked cool. And then I've been like, okay, I'm gonna go back and watch it. Where the fuck is it? I don't know
Oh.
which one it is.
Yeah.
And I don't want to either
dig
start
in.
later
Mm-hmm.
or start before and have to rewatch stuff.
Mm.
But yeah. Yeah, so Shimizu also added, hopefully the story can continue in another form. TV, movie, comic book, radio play.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
uh, so,
Megan.
so while we're losing some of the DC shows on the CW,
Uh-huh.
Warner Brothers, with the whole Discovery Media connection thing, well, they actually think that that's also another reason why it was canceled because of that merger, and the CW's primary source of income was that the deal they had with Netflix, which brought in like over $1 billion.
Well, I hear they're trying to sell off the shows anyways, or they're trying to sell off their network or whatever.
Well, yeah, the network is gonna be sold off. The primary who they think is gonna take it is written somewhere in here, but that's too many letters. So Nexstar. I don't know what Nexstar is, but
Sounds like a porn company.
That's what I was thinking. Hey.
Right?
but a lot of their shows are either produced by Warner Brothers or
Uh-huh.
or their CBS properties. So without that renewal of the deal with Netflix, they're just Warner Brothers stuff is going to HBO Max and CBS stuff is going to Paramount Plus.
Crazy.
So yeah, but HBO is also trying to expand on its DC shows. So we might be getting a Viola Davis led Amanda Waller show.
Oh, that would be cool. I actually really like her as Amanda Waller.
I like her too, but I'm just wondering what the stories would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be kind of cool to kind of see how regular people deal in the superhero world.
I feel like
Or
they do that a lot
spies
though
and stuff,
too.
but like where?
Well, what's his Jeff Gordon? What John Gordon? What was his name? Gordon.
Isn't that a race car driver?
Yes, it is.
No, Gordon.
Gotham?
The Gotham. Like they had
But
that
that's
show.
all before supervillains. So he doesn't coexist with them.
What about
like
wasn't
that
there? I haven't seen Alfred, but wasn't Alfred like something like that too, or is it like same thing?
I haven't seen Alfred either,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm assuming it's the same thing because that's like all prequel stuff.
Yeah, I don't care about normal people. I want to see superheroes. Fuck that.
Yeah. So, also sticking with DC, following a petition with over 3 million signatures, maybe more by the time this gets read, Amber Heard has seen her screen time on Aquaman reduced to 10 minutes.
Ooh. The latest Aquaman movie that's coming out?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Can we reduce it to 0?
Oh my God.
'Cause fuck her.
Yeah, so I watched the first one.
Oh,
I-
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember much about it. I remember not liking it, but I also think I might have had way more higher expectations.
Why?
I don't know, because I like James Wan. And the direction in that movie was not the terrible part. Like
It's honestly not one of the worst ones, but it's not good.
yeah, I agree. So, yeah.
I still remember the singing part when they were all singing to Aquaman, or was that a different movie?
Oh.
Was
That
Zack
was a
Snyder?
different- that
That
was
was like
Zack
Snyder's.
Snyder.
that was that 72-hour ordeal
Yeah. Yeah.
in Zack Snyder's. So, you guys watched the Batman, right? Both of you?
Yes, the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So remember near the end where Batman is dying and he takes a little substance out and injects himself and rages
I think
out.
it's like adrenaline, right?
Well, yeah, that was actually what I thought, and people were just like, "No, it's Venom, and it's Venom." Man, it's been debunked. So
Is what?
Venom,
Oh.
which is the
Bane.
substance that Bane uses.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Oh, that explains why he's like raging out and stuff."
Oh.
But the Art of the Batman is an official book that details stories and talks about the script and stuff. So they mention how the substance is just described as adrenaline.
Oh, okay.
That's what I initially thought it was. I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people were like, "It's green."
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I personally didn't think it was anything fancy either, aside from like adrenaline. Like it was just like something you just put in the system
because
real quick,
it's like we would have saw something that alluded to that at least,
like
something-
bulging muscles.
or something that would give us like a
Not
little
in
hint
that suit.
that Bane and Poison Ivy were like
Mm.
somewhere around there because they're
Yeah.
usually a duo.
Just thinking of that Schumacher Batman movie with Poison Ivy and Bane.
It was wonderful.
Bat nipples.
I like the colors. I like the bat nipples
There were-
and the Robin nipples.
yeah, we had plenty of that. I'm just wondering during the design, like, did they show him like this is what the chess piece is gonna look like?
Right.
You know what this thing needs? Nipples.
Nipples.
It just looks so weird without them. Did you guys watch the? So this is totally out of left field. But did you guys ever watch the Dennis the Menace movie?
Yeah.
So I just remember the part where he's with the little girl talking, and then they're talking about belly buttons,
Yeah.
and she's like, well, why do men have belly buttons if it's for women to have babies?" He goes like, "So they can look good in bathing suits." You're so smart, Dennis.
Oh my god.
So we have a little bit of controversy over Batgirl.
Which Batgirl?
The
TV show, the movie?
So kind of the revival of Batgirl in the New 52.
Oh, in the comic books.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, not just that, but the fact that the new movie seems to be pulling a lot from
The New
that
52?
from the
Okay.
New 52.
Uh-huh.
In the costume. So one Twitter user is saying that the costume design it set back the costume design for female superhero costumes 10 years. She says this costume is built for a cosplay friendly outfit rather than that of her male counterparts. I showed you the outfit.
I'm
What
just
was it
remembering
Batgirl. What?
the new 50. Well, what I typed in is Batgirl costume controversy, and it came up with the picture of like the costume. Well, it looks pretty
Leslie
cool.
Grace.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah, I think it works. But she says that now that her stories now in the New 52, because she's back to being Batgirl. You know, this is all post Oracle, and I haven't read it, so I don't know if it's something happened.
That Batgirl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if something happened that took her back to that, or
To
like
become
gave her
Batgirl?
her legs back.
Okay.
Because she can't walk.
Right.
But now they're accusing the writers of being ableist because it glosses over her time as an Oracle. Her new outfits aren't reflective of her history as a survivor of gun violence.
Oh, okay.
And she apparently seems younger.
I mean, she looks really young in the comic book, though. I mean,
Yeah.
so she seems younger in the comic books?
Yes.
Okay, then.
But like, so the New 52,
Uh-huh.
I know they kind of reset everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is the same Batgirl that's been through Oracle and all that.
Yeah. Getting shot and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, for the longest time, the Killing Joke wasn't even canon.
Oh. Yeah, that was dark too. She looks pretty mature here. I'm not saying that like she looks old or anything like that, but she looks like a pretty mature character for Batgirl. And I think that design is pretty cool. Like it's not it's not overly
bulletproof.
well, it's not. I was gonna say it's not overly sexual, which to me that there's nothing wrong with that either, you know. But it looks pretty cool. It looks like she's like a new style of Batgirl, and I want to see what's up with it. So
Yeah, so do I.
She looks more like an old style of Batgirl, like something that was like more that you would see, like let's say like what's his name?
Joel Schumacher. The animated
60s?
series.
No,
Oh, Batman.
Adam
66?
West. Adam West.
Uh-huh.
Here,
Anyways.
drink.
Yes.
Now we wait.
Gotta recharge. She seems more like a Adam West kind of Batman. If you guys said that, I wasn't listening because I tuned out for a second.
No.
But yeah, that's
can
what
see
she
that,
looks
though.
Like to me. She looks like more vintage. I like it.
I just feel like she's like kind of like almost like
No, but she's ableist, Jaime.
You don't like her.
I do like her.
She is colored now, so
Wow,
of course Jaime loves her.
colored. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
What's going on
Yeah,
there?
he's super
That
mad.
was a harsh D, man.
Yeah, what was it?
She's a person of color.
Oh my god, we don't know her. You, as in you.
No, I am offended. How dare you not use my correct pronouns?
That's correct. You know it's correct too.
So fans have been body shaming Batista now. There's been so
Poor
these are the same
Bautista.
people that were really upset at Marvel
Yeah.
for Fat Thor and for Red Guardian.
Yeah.
You know, these same people have been talking shit about Batista because and I'm sure I mentioned it that he doesn't feel comfortable just not wearing a shirt
Yeah.
anymore because he's 56 years old. I think it is.
I mean, he looks good for
Yeah,
his
he
age,
looks
right?
amazing
Number
for his
one,
age.
yeah, but it's okay. I mean, like if he doesn't feel comfortable with it, he doesn't feel comfortable
Yeah,
with it.
so
you know?
it looks like in because there's been set photos of
Okay.
him on
Guardians.
the holiday special one.
Okay.
And he's wearing a shirt.
Okay.
And people are like, "Oh, it looks like Drax is eating a little too much, so he's finally got a shirt on."
Wow. What the fuck?
Yeah. They've also
People are
been,
shit.
they've also been making fun of Temuera Morrison,
Uh-huh.
Boba Fett.
Okay.
So they've been calling him Boba Fett
Oh my god.
because inclusivity.
My goodness.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then these are the same people that are like, "Oh, you're not all inclusive."
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I agree. Ooh, here's a name I love saying. So we finally know who Chikuri Iwuji is playing in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my god.
Might be playing.
Who?
Chikuri Iwuji.
When we were watching Peacemaker, he would call him Jakudi Jakudi?
Chikuri Iwuji.
Jakudi Uji every single episode.
Because like that is too cool a name. Not
it
to
is
say,
a really cool
like,
name.
In its
though.
full,
It is really
in
cool
its
name.
full glory.
Okay. Continue.
So there were set photos captured by paparazzi of graffiti of a character with Chikuri Iwuji's likeness, which happens to bear a striking resemblance to the High Evolutionary, a classic cosmic mainstay from deep within the Marvel stable.
Cool. I don't know anything about him.
I just Chikuri Iwuji.
I spelled that so wrong, but it came out.
Wow. He's like, did you mean this? Oh, is that Bautista?
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool though.
He looks fine.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing wrong with him.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he's wearing a shirt. That's the only thing that's different. Here, can you see it?
Maybe they would have added
Wow.
nipples to the shirt.
That's
What?
ableist.
No, that looks really cool. I like the design.
I
Fuck
do
people. I hate people.
I might have mentioned this already. Well, I think I mentioned the Marvels being delayed, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So it's been swapped with Ant-Man, Quantumania.
Okay.
So now that we have Quantumania being released February 17th, which was originally the date for
The Marvels?
Marvels.
Uh-huh.
And now the Marvels is going to be on Ant-Man's date, which is July 28th.
I don't care. Fuck your birthday.
Oh, because it's your birthday.
That's his birthday?
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck your birthday. Yeah, that's right. I mean, that sounds like me.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
It's in my calendar, I promise.
I thought it was July 16th.
Where'd you get the 16th from? Like
I
that's
don't know,
so
man.
random.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
It doesn't.
I have my best friend's birthday on the 27th. His birthday's or April 27th. His
Not that
birthday's
calendar.
on April 28th. So I think it just might be the 28th.
That's funny.
So sad news. Fantastic Four has lost John Watts as the director. John Watts is also the guy who directed all three Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. The new Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Sam Raimi is the one that directed the previous trilogy,
Oh,
and he's the one that did Multiverse of Madness.
the previous trilogy, the one with Tobey
Tobey
Maguire?
Maguire.
Oh, okay.
Because the other one wasn't. A
I
trilogy.
know it wasn't a trilogy, smart ass bitch. In my head, it was, okay?
Did
It could have
but-
been.
You know what? Yeah, that
It
second
could've
movie
been.
should have definitely been split into
Third
like.
movie
Yeah.
could have been.
So I was really looking forward to John. I really enjoyed the Spider-Man series. I really liked the way he portrayed that character. Like he filmed that character.
Oh, it
I
was a
guess. My
okay.
bad.
No, it's okay. You tried.
I can word sometimes.
Yeah.
Reports say that the director stepped away because he just wants to break from superhero movies for a while. And I say no. You do good work. Get out there and do it.
I get it.
Yeah, Kevin Feige and Luis Desposito, who is the co-president, issued a statement. He said, We were looking forward to continuing our work with him to bring the Fantastic Four into the MCU, but understand and are supportive of his reasons for stepping away. We are optimistic that we will have the opportunity to work together again at some point down the road.
Cool. I mean, he needs a break, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just like, who? I mean, I'm sure that whoever they pick is going to be great.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I was a little hesitant that they took Scott Derrickson. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Who's directed the first Doctor Strange.
Okay.
But Sam Raimi's a great director.
Stop.
He's a great director.
I know, but stop.
I'm just
I
saying
know
he's a
what you're
great
alluding to.
director.
Yeah, beat him up, Megan. Fuck him up.
God.
Fuck your birthday, too. No,
So, I mean, whoever they pick, because I think John Watts is also the only person to direct a trilogy. Like,
You know
all
what? Just
three
for that,
movies.
they're gonna pick Zack Snyder. Shut the fuck up.
oh my God.
We all lose.
The downfall.
And because of you, we lost.
Oh my God, is Zack Snyder led Fantastic Four?
Oh my God.
I could already see Mr. Fantastic stretching in slow motion.
Oh my God. Forever. Forever.
So they've released a list of the Marvel shows and the rankings. So I want to see if you guys want to take a guess.
Yes. Wait,
All right.
the top 10 one?
Top 10. I
Is
only
it
have
10
the top
shows?
10. No, I think there was 22 on the list.
Marvel shows?
Yes.
Oh, but not
Not all of
been
them are
released.
MCU.
Oh. What? Okay. Of all time? Like of all time? Or what do you mean?
I don't think it goes that far back.
Okay.
But not animated.
So the best, like, what is the best, like, MCU
That's
TV
not what I
show?
asked.
Okay, what did you ask?
Best Marvel shows.
Okay. So what's number one? We're going to
I
guess.
thought you guys were going to guess.
I guess.
I wasn't gonna play, but sure.
All right.
Loki, I'm going to say number one.
Loki's number 2.
Oh, it's close.
Megan? All of a sudden, she just forgot all the Marvel shows.
She's like, what was the question?
I'm like, what's a Marvel show?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
What could be number one then, if not that one? Well,
WandaVision?
WandaVision is number 1.
oh, wow, cool. Okay. I mean, okay.
Number 4, maybe.
Number
No,
4?
No, number
She just jumped
3.
straight to number 4.
I would say Moon Knight was number 3, because that was number 2 for me.
Moon Knight's number 10.
What? Okay.
Okay, number 3 is probably what's the Captain
Yeah, Captain America and no,
Falcon?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that one.
That's number 8.
Oh fuck. There was 10.
Wait,
There's
please,
22.
please don't say Hawkeye is like number fucking 3.
Hawkeye's number 6.
Why?
How is that
I didn't rate
better? Oh, okay, that's sad. What other Marvel shows are there that I enjoyed?
I watched them all. I just can't remember them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that wasn't one. Black Widow.
Wow. Here, drink.
Oh, what about Captain Carter?
Agent Carter's
Agent
number
Carter.
5.
Oh, okay.
See, that's not.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
What
that
if?
does count as an
Agents of
MCU.
Shield. That's
Agents
one
of
of
Shield was
them.
number 11.
Oh,
Wow,
damn. Just
why?
right
So just outside the
Fucking
top
throw
10.
that in fucking trash.
Oh no, they had some that you're just totally not thinking of. I kind of just glanced at the list at the other.
Oh, the rest of it. Well, what if? Because what if?
What if it's an animated show?
Oh, bitch.
I know
can't
for a
think of
fact
any
I
of the
said no
shows.
animation.
Can you just tell us the rest of the shows now?
Well, you guys are
Oh,
missing.
So number 1 was what?
WandaVision.
WandaVision. Number 2 was
Loki.
Number 3, did we say number
Daredevil.
3? Daredevil.
You guys
Oh,
are
okay.
completely missing
duh.
the Netflix series.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Daredevil.
okay.
Yeah.
There was
Then
Daredevil's
there's
number
Luke
3.
Cage.
Number 4.
Luke Cage was number 7.
And then there's Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was number 4.
Oh, cool. That makes sense.
Number 9, you're never gonna get because I didn't even know
I
it
swear
was.
to God, if Iron Fist is on there.
Oh yeah.
I looked at the list. I didn't see it.
Thank God.
Number 9 is Legion, which I've heard really good things about, and I just never
Yeah.
watched.
Wasn't it like on FX or something like
It's
that?
a Hulu show. Yeah, I mean maybe, but it's on Hulu.
Yeah. I could see that being good too, but
What's
I,
Legion?
Like an X-Men. Well,
they have
he's
multiple
a mutant.
personality too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The Runaways. That's one of
The
them.
Runaways
right?
is also one of
That's a
them.
show.
Oh,
But that
Runaways was
was
such
on the
Cloak
top
and
10.
Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger is
That
one of
was
them.
awful.
That's
That-
a Marvel show?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Oh, I
terrible.
thought that was DC.
That's pretty
No,
bad.
that show was
That's how
bad.
bad it
That's
was.
how bad it was. I thought it was DC. But Runaways was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Like I think they try to make it too edgy, like teenage edgy. as opposed to like just letting them be teenagers and have powers. You know, they were just like all emo and shit like that.
I
Yeah,
think I
they're
watched like the
super
first
emo.
4 episodes.
I saw
of
the
that.
whole first season.
Oh, wow.
And I like the idea of the characters, and I like one of the girls had a raptor like that she
Oh,
controlled.
yeah, that's cool.
It was pretty cool, but then they were like
I-
just all sad all the fucking time.
I
Like,
almost
ugh.
stayed for the dinosaur. They almost got me.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the trailer to the new
Yes.
Jurassic World movie? Like,
Yes.
because
She even knew what she was talking about.
crying.
Aw.
I was like, looks amazing.
so I saw
Nostalgia.
one that I was like, oh, this looks great, and then I saw one earlier that I was like, I don't know if I care about this story.
Was it a 30-second trailer?
Is there dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Okay, then I don't care.
but it just
So what was the rest of that list though?
those are 10.
That was 10. So Legion was the only one that we missed.
Number 9. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
All I need is dinosaurs. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's all the story I need.
All right, so I guess we're gonna binge the Runaways next.
I'm not watching the
Ooh.
Runaways. That's all.
There's a
Oh,
raptor in there,
no.
Megan.
I know there's fucking raptors in there.
It is a raptor. It's so cool.
Wait, is there a part 2 to that?
I think there is a second season.
There's a second season. I
I
thought they just
think-
gave up.
I watched the
think-
first season. I watched all of the first season.
Wasn't
That's
Humans
where
one
I
of the
got the
22?
The Inhumans was I think that was like the second to last one.
Oh, okay,
I don't
yeah.
remember what the last one was.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I didn't try.
It was bad.
I saw like the first episode. I think maybe I'm not even sure.
Well, I'm glad I didn't watch it then.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So moving on to the reviews section of the show.
We're gonna review Madrigal because it sure as hell wasn't fucking Halo.
There has been very little Halo in this Halo show.
Magical?
Yeah.
Like the
No,
Encantos?
no.
That's what the fuck I said.
It's the same name, yeah, the same name, but it's this planet is called Madrigal, or this colony on this planet is called Madrigal
You think Encantos?
from Halo.
So I was pretty glad that we got to see Quan die over and over and over and over again.
I'm like,
in
oh my
this
god,
episode.
what? Like what?
Like that was the best part.
By the way, this is season 1, episode 7. Inheritance is the name of the episode.
That's what I got.
Because we didn't mention it. Okay, yeah, I know. Of course, you like that part.
Like how dumb was she though that she just kept charging at the Master Chief, 7 foot tall super soldier, and she's
Yeah.
coming at him with a knife,
Yeah.
like thinking that's gonna dent the Mjolnir armor. Mew mew.
Yeah. This episode was really boring. Too.
It fucking was.
And you know what's funny? Like it reminded me very much of like what happened with Boba Fett, right? Like they kind of ran out of things to tell with with Master Chief, so they're like, hey, this is why we've been kind of alluding to.
I refuse to call him Master Chief. He's just John. now.
John. Yeah. They've been kind of putting Quan in the highlight, like quite a bit,
Spotlight?
for a spotlight from the beginning, right? Like she was a spotlight character.
Oh, but we also find out that haircut is a choice.
Yeah. Because she had a much nicer haircut in the beginning. Yeah.
Yes.
But it was the style again. We said this earlier. It was just the style. Like there was other people.
Everybody
she was
decided they were gonna get that
I
haircut.
guess they were bored or something. I don't know. Maybe it's like when you become warriors.
I
or
feel like a
something.
barber screwed up your haircut, and you're too embarrassed. So you're like, no, this is a new thing, and you
Just made it a thing?
yeah, you just started a really bad trend.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I fell asleep a lot during this episode.
I get it. I was watching it this morning
Yeah.
after work.
I was watching it during work today. Just kidding.
So that's cool. What I did find a little interesting though.
Yeah.
So she's going through one of her like a paella induced dream sequence.
Okay.
Like Boba Fett
Uh-huh.
with the lizard up his nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. It was like a spiritual journey that
Yes.
they went on because she was high on something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we see the well and her ancestor at the well,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
we see what looked like a monitor, like he's talking to a monitor, which are the quote unquote guardians of the halos.
Okay.
Of the installations.
The monitor is a person, not like a TV monitor.
No,
right?
yeah, it's not a person either. It's that
okay.
round orb.
Okay, I don't remember the thing.
It's just a round robot,
Okay.
little orb,
Okay.
like a floating orb.
Okay.
And it looked like they were talking to them. The monitor really is in charge of the halos and kind of knowing when to activate them because of the flood.
Okay.
So I just think this is kind of alluding to the flood.
Okay.
Which I would just at this point give me the flood.
Yeah.
I want space zombies.
Yeah. It just because I like again I feel like they ran out of stories with John. You know, and again exactly what they did with Boba Fett. It's
And-
like let's continue the Quan story because
but
we
what
have
I
nothing
don't
else.
understand is we have stories.
Yeah.
For Master Chief.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the one you're just making up isn't interesting.
Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't.
So they tell Quan, like her ancestors in her dream tell her that she's gonna see John again.
Yeah.
And when she sees her dad, she's just like,
You turn off. Oh, sorry.
yeah. When she sees her dad, she's just like, I couldn't raise an army. I tried. I'm not a leader like you. It was 2
Yeah.
fucking days, bro.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to raise an army in 2 days. Like seriously, you're
Yeah.
fucking 16 years old.
Yeah.
His name was Venture.
Venture.
I wrote it down this time.
Yeah, well, they said it enough 100 times in this episode to.
Did they?
Yeah, they said it so many times. I'm like, cool. I need to write it down any other time aside from this episode because that was the episode that he was important. You know, like where now she was gonna stand her ground versus him, and that was ultimately what her goal was, right?
Yeah.
Like to stop him on Madrigal after he killed all the generals too.
Shake it. You good?
Yep.
All right.
Look, it's a little straw. Anyways, guys, go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay.
So, in her little drug-fueled coma,
Okay.
she is told that she's a protector.
Is she gonna be protected for John? Is that what that meant?
No, blah blah. I still think it's alluding to the flood,
Oh, okay.
like trying to.
So what does a protector mean in regards to the flood?
I don't know. I just the fact that they were talking to a monitor
Uh-huh.
and they're protectors like that to me just it sounds like it might be
Yeah.
alluding to that like. So the monitors can't activate the halos without what they call reclaimers. I guess here they call them protectors.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh.
that's probably
What
it.
she's gonna be?
Maybe.
Oh. I just saw a weird shadow pass by my door. It was very tall. Apparently.
All right. Soren is just teleporting, right?
Was he? Yeah, I didn't get that either. Now that I think about it, and maybe because I was half asleep, I didn't really like pay that much attention to it.
Well, okay, so
He was
Quan
going
took
back
him
to
out.
his place. Yeah, she took him out.
because this 16-year-old girl could take out this Spartan.
Yeah,
So Quan takes him out,
right.
and then next time we see him, he's home in his planet having a party,
Yeah,
and he has Squirrel,
Yeah.
his partner.
his partner.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, where's the girl? Where's the money? Like you left with the girl and the money, and you came back without either." So,
Yeah, and then he tried to claim that he had that he just took the bounty for her and just kept the money, and then we're partners, but you're supposed to share it with everybody here, but you're not doing that. Is
Yeah.
what he was alluding to. But it was just like even that kind of the storyline with that, like I didn't understand where it even ended. Like the last thing I remember is them saying is like, okay, we're gonna go into business with each other. I'm like, you guys were already partners, and then what happened to Squirrel?
He crushed his foot. Did you see that part?
No.
So they're pulling out. They're pulling out a load.
Oh.
I think that's the best way I can think of describing it.
Okay.
And he like drops the pallet jack and he drops the load on his foot
Okay.
and just crushes his foot and he's just like he tells him like don't tell me I've lost a step or manly shit.
Like don't cross me type of
So
thing.
yeah, that type
Oh,
thing.
huh.
And then
But what was the whole point of that
I
story
don't fucking
though?
know, man. Run the pad time. Pad the run time.
Well, because they were trying to make it they were trying to now give Soren a storyline because it was just him and Quan and no more John for this episode. No more of the Spartans in general.
Yeah.
Except for Soren. And and you're right. Like he was going back and forth between
Because all
that.
of a sudden, next thing you know, he's at the commune,
Yeah.
Quan's little cult commune.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are the
Madrigal,
bodies
right?
still there?
Nobody cleaned. You're right. I mean, maybe because what's his name is just
it's been
a
a
jerk.
while now at that
Yeah.
point. Like you'd think that place would have gotten cleaned up.
Yeah. Well.
But like when Venture got there, he goes, "Oh, so this is what the aliens look like.
Oh my god.
They're ugly." And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't like him. Like I don't think he's been doing a very good job. I know that he's in Torchwood. Did you ever watch Torchwood?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Torchwood.
Yeah.
He's like part of the team. In
Yeah.
Torchwood.
Yeah.
Um,
He was okay in that too.
Yeah, he was fine in that, but as
Yeah.
a bad guy, like he just doesn't carry any weight to him. Like I think he's trying very hard to be kind of like Gus Fring was in Breaking Bad. Kind of like you know he's I really like the way that guy plays a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Giancarlo Maldonado.
Oh, which was Gus. He was the
Yeah.
owner of the restaurant, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
I think he'd be a great Doctor Doom because I like the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
And
He's
just
in the
Mandalorian.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thank you for that, Megan.
You're welcome. I don't.
Yeah, and you're right not to.
Yeah, yeah. And so look, this show just has not been as captivating as it honestly it captures you in really great action moments, right? The first episode,
The battles are great.
Yeah, the battles, because that's what Halo is about. You know, it's a lot of what the game was about. Is like you shooting, you know, like it's a game, right? And I feel like they are really like number one, this episode had nothing to do with Master Chief at all, right?
No,
Like
he did find his battle rifle, which I didn't get because I don't remember him losing it.
like did he, and maybe he lost just like one of them, but it was just so random. Like it was so random that like it was like the moment of inspiration, you know, like for her to, you know, take out what's his name, Venture. You know, like but what I'm saying is like the action has not been there in this show as much as it should be, right?
There's been 2 battles and they've both been fantastic.
They've been, yeah, and why aren't they doing more of that? They could be doing more of that.
The
but they're
budget,
not.
I imagine.
And it's really trashy.
And you know what? They could have dropped it down to 5 episodes and done more of it.
Yeah.
And have better CGI.
Yeah, and less story. That's trash, you know.
Like-
you didn't need the witches that we got in this episode that were just in like the sand area. You know, you didn't need those. You don't need Quan. You know, at the end of the day, you don't need Quan.
Nope.
Because if the story is supposed to be about Master Chief, why is there so much focus on Quan? And you know, I like Quan because every story was more interesting than John's been. You know, like nothing's happened, you know, with that. So on top of that, Paramount Plus is really terrible. I have to say this. For some reason, every time I'm going to go watch the show, I have to re-log in completely. And on the PlayStation, it's not easy. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't had that issue.
I've had that issue every single time. Like I've tried to see something on Paramount Plus. It's like when I restart my PS4, it's like an issue. And I don't know why. And it's so slow. It's so slow. Do you have it directly on your TV or your Xbox?
I have it on my Xbox.
And it works just fine on your
It
Xbox?
works just fine.
I'm just mad about it, I guess. But it doesn't work that well on my PlayStation 4.
So Soren got shot in the neck
And lived.
and he was fine.
Yeah.
Like afterwards. Like nothing. It had no effect. Like at first he's on the
Yeah.
ground and he's like crawling around and you think he's gonna die.
Yeah.
And then in the next shot he's fine.
Yeah. And like you said, he's like, I don't know. The guy is weird, right? Also, he got his hand smashed in a thing, right? And I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't feel anything. But then he's in other shots, he's like holding objects. So I just don't get how that works.
Well, I mean you could just not have nerve endings,
Feelings?
but you could still move.
But wouldn't like crushing your hand in the door of like
I mean that would
that
like
ship-
break stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even more. It was just a weird scene. Like he used his deformed hand to then stop this door that was gonna get
Maybe
slammed
it's a very
closed.
strong hand.
It was
I don't
weird.
know, man.
It was weird. It didn't
I
make
know
any
just
sense.
as much as you.
Well, no, you actually know more because you've been playing the Halo series.
Yeah, but
so.
they're not doing anything from the Halo games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to like it.
yeah,
I like the stories of the games.
yeah,
The stories of the games are just so much better. The
Mhm.
stories in the books, the comic books, there's so much lore you can go into. If you don't want to tell a Master Chief story, you don't have to.
yeah.
You do not have to have the Master Chief to be a Halo story. You
Yeah.
could have told the story of Reach. You could have told just first contact with the Covenant.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do a Master Chief story where you don't give me a Master Chief story.
Yeah, yeah. It really is that. The whole story has revolved around John and not Master Chief, which again, they're the same person, but they're not. You know. We've also really gotten a lot of Quan, who again, to me, she's been interesting because of at least she's grown as a character. She just took back over her colony. You know, she did something compared to what Master Chief is doing. You know, he
I
dug
still
an
think Kai
artifact.
was a better story.
Yeah, and then Kai. Yeah, you're right. Kai's pretty interesting. You know, even compared to John, right? Like,
Everyone's more interesting than
yeah,
John.
I hate Halsey personally. Like, I just think she's
Because
so
he gives you Jodie Whittaker vibes.
No, I don't think it's. I feel like there's always a villain esque character, you know, like her. And I think about that Lost in Space that I've been watching, that I saw on
Oh,
Netflix
I've
as
been wanting to
well.
watch that.
It's not worth it in the end. Like I think this is the final season, and it's like I don't even remember if I finished watching it or not. There might be like one or two more episodes, but I don't think it was worth
The time
the
invested.
time. Yeah, invested.
I wanted to
Yeah.
watch Raising Dion, but it just got canceled.
Oh,
So I don't know if I want to.
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like this. They're raising a little kid with superpowers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but if it got canceled, that sucks.
Yeah,
You're gonna invest time into it, and it's just gonna
Exactly.
finish. Yeah, yeah, and just overall, this I don't know if I don't even think this. I mean, we still. Do you know how many more episodes we
I
have?
have no idea, man.
Yeah.
I hope it's done.
You think next episode is gonna be the finale, like an 8 episode series?
Because I don't think it was
Maybe
a
10.
full 10. But I have no idea how many episodes
Because
there are gonna be.
where would it even end? Like it's gonna just end in like
Oh, it
them
looks like
finding
8
the.
episodes. Yeah.
Oh, so the next episode is the finale.
Allegiance Or
Inheritance was this one, so the
yeah,
next episode is the
Allegiance
finale.
is the next episode.
Yep.
But I don't know how if that's just gonna be the last one, or if it's
Oh.
just saying that's the.
The next episode name.
next episode.
Got it. Something major has to happen in order to keep me interested in the following season, and I don't know if this show can do it. I really don't know if the show can do it.
Oh, but Paramount Plus has announced a second season of Halo.
No, great, thank you, Paramount.
But I don't know how many episodes there are. So I mean, there's at least 8. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we got to look forward to. We got Inheritance next week.
No, that was this episode.
Oh, we got
Allegiance?
Allegiance next week. Facts.
And Venture exploded in this.
Oh yeah,
episode.
Venture exploded in this episode, and it was like this antagonist that you spent so much time, quote unquote, building, and he died.
But it was for her story. That was it. Because yeah, he really didn't belong in the other story in general.
No,
In the overall story, he didn't belong in it. They should have just said if they should have just made a separate show for if they wanted to introduce this character of Quan and her story. It should have just been like a separate story from Halo for sure.
Yeah.
Overall, this one's been a bust for me too. This episode, in a bad way.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're enjoying this a lot more than I am. Then
No.
Megan, you can rejoin us now for this.
Thank you.
Moon Knight, Gods and Monsters.
Yes.
I just feel like they keep trolling DC
Why?
because DC has a series called Gods and Monsters.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's cool.
And
That's
then
funny.
they had the Flash Flash from Flash Thompson,
Yeah.
write his book Flashpoint.
Yeah.
In No Way Home,
Yeah.
the story about a multiverse.
Yeah, this is the finale. Season 1, episode
It
6.
was the finale.
Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about the finale. You guys did the. Oh yeah, you guys did the other one.
Yes.
Oh,
went
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you can tell us what you thought
No,
about
no,
that
I'm
one.
good. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Now I'm trying to think like what happened in that one.
Wait, is the one with with the boat?
That was
the
the one with
sands.
the boat.
Yes.
That one was really good.
I really
Good.
like
It
that
was
one. I
really
really
good.
like that one.
Yeah. I mean, and that it was a really great episode, and I feel like this one still topped it. On top of that, you know, like this episode to me was really, really great too. No,
I didn't like this episode.
the fuck? Why?
I found it boring. I didn't think it was a finale episode.
Really?
I don't know. Like I was bored most of it, and sometimes it would just pull me in. Like
Uh-huh.
the Amit design was really cool. Like,
Really
she
great,
looked
yeah.
really cool.
Mhm.
The way some of these shots were framed,
Mhm.
like when Harold's walking up to him and you see Amit and Khonshu behind him, like battling it
Yeah,
out. Like that's
yeah.
a really cool shot.
Yeah.
But just overall as a story, I was upset that they brought Steven back, even though I told you they would.
Yeah, you did say that.
Because that just took away from Steven's sacrifice to me. Like
No, I don't think so. I think in general, like them coming together and what's it, Mark accepting Steven
Yeah.
as a part of him, it said a lot. Like I think that was accepting yourself, like for
Yeah.
for things that.
Your multiple personalities, even, you know, for like whatever things you have.
Yeah,
going on.
your mental challenges,
Yeah.
right?
I understand what they were trying to do, but to me, it was like you killed off the quote unquote you kill off this character, and just to bring him back in the next episode, and like this character makes a sacrifice that all of a sudden is invalidated by you just bringing him back.
I don't think it's invalidated though. I
Yeah, but
think
you're
it just
wrong.
kind of, I'm not, because I think it just
Fuck
your
'em up.
no, your opinion doesn't matter in this one. So
You're the woman.
So, yeah, but
Oh my
I
God.
have more say than you do on this one.
Oh my God, delete him right now. Megan, take his ass out.
I mean, I think you're more offended than I am. So
You're the woman, Jaime.
Jaime is going to cancel you.
The community
Oh,
is going to
no.
cancel you.
He's gonna throw his drink at me.
No, I know you're joking, bitch.
Oh no, sorry. Continue.
But no, I just think it was more like I don't think it invalidated the sacrifice. I think it made it more of a completion for Mark Spector himself as a character, because he is so broken. Like I mean, their hearts weren't weighing, you know, because in retrospect, I think what they're trying to say is like you're broken, you're fragmented.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
you need to accept everything before you can actually move on, right? And I think him going back to Steven and just like, hey, well, fuck it, we'll just die here together. It's cool, you know, like I don't know. It just said a lot, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that, and like at that point, like because I think it's the heart that's in his hand,
Yeah.
and you know, like glowing and bringing them both back.
Yeah,
the
It
power
just
of love.
made it complete.
The power of
Relax,
yourself.
Elsa.
No, but I agree with Megan. I think that even though the character, well, like you even said, right? Like we know that he's gonna probably come back, right? Like I do feel like
Jaime was convinced it was permanent.
I mean, I don't know if it
We
was
have the
crazy. It was crazy, you know, to see. It was emotional, even though, like, right, it's
It
like one of
was,
his
but-
personalities. Excuse me. But I did think though that even that moment where he was telling them, you know, wow, you look bad, you know, like, you know, I can't just leave you there by yourself, type of thing. He again is accepting himself, even though he's been told this is not who you are. It really is, right? Like he has multiple personalities. That's just part of who everybody tells him. He's clearly a broken man, you know, like in pieces, you know. And it was great seeing that reconnection and that reawakening of the characters, because not only that, like then you get the Moon Knight that still splits up into two different directions, you know?
And it makes him more powerful.
Yeah.
Because then you don't see him coming. It makes him
Unexpected.
unpredictable.
Yes.
You know, because you don't expect Steven to
Yeah.
fight, right?
Yeah. And he threw down.
Oh
this
yeah, that was
episode.
really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So what we're saying is that you're wrong. You're wrong.
And to shut the fuck up, bitch.
I personally enjoyed that Harold now became a lot more interesting than he's been through most of the show, in my opinion. He was really interesting in the first episode, and then even more interesting in this episode to me, because like kind of that the way that he was so submissive towards Amit. You know, like it was so well played that like I was like, wow, this guy is like, there's that, he's like willing to sacrifice himself right now for this god, you know, because like that's what his goal was, right, to revive her. And the way that he just presented himself to her, and like the expectations, and he's like, you know what, like I'll just accept my fate, I understand. And she was just like, nah, you know, we still have more for you to do, type of thing. It was really crazy.
I like that you learned her lesson. She's like, my last avatar was a righteous person, and it just got me in prison.
Yeah.
It's because this guy, like the terrible like things that he's gonna do is for her.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's why she's like, oh, all right, you know,
Yeah.
but
She was so well designed though. I was like,
It looked so cool.
wow.
Yeah.
Like the minute she came out of that, like the smoke.
I like how she's like she's still like, you know, she has like the wrappings kind of, but
Yeah.
she's not like skeleton
Like Khonshu?
Khonshu.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say too about even the previous scene, which I forgot to, so what we were talking about in regards to Oscar, Steven and Mark, him talking to himself and the acting that was going behind that was amazing. Like even the CG was great because when they were side by side, like you couldn't like they were two different people.
Yeah.
They were two different people. You couldn't even see that it was like. There was separation. Yeah, it was so seamless and so like the acting was just so great. And again, maybe we just got used to the accent that he.
I think that's what it was because I couldn't stand it. Now it's just like okay, that's Steven.
Yeah. But it was just like it was so distinct though. You know, like you could see Steven, you could see Mark, and you knew which one was which every time. You know, and I thought that scene was so good. Like the way he acted through that scene was great. So and then back to Harold, like that's why I found him interesting. Like really was like cool. You know, I'm gonna say what you say. You know, since you're experiencing my life and your avatar and like he looked crazy like that scene between Moon Knight and Harold on the pyramid. It was so crazy. In front of them was badass. It was so good. The show looks
Yeah, it really does. And when you think of a show that's set in like desert, you just imagine Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Halo.
Everything that's
They gave us color.
Yeah.
Which was kind of difficult to do, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it worked really well because they gave us that kind of like that night kind of color, like purple, later, like it was really beautiful.
Yeah, like even the reds, like the mauvish colors that they use and everything like that. Great. It's like a burgundy red.
I would have done it
More subtle. Or in Layla's when she became an avatar. Layla can get it. She can give it and get it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is it? Scarab?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is that what she's called? Cool.
Yeah, I really liked her costume.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I wish she would give her a mask because like Moon Knight had a mask and I wish she would have had a mask.
I wrote, why didn't the other avatars get cool costumes? Like you had the other dude like just showing up in a suit.
Well, then again, they all fucking died.
Yeah, okay, first of all, what the fuck was that?
They're all gods.
Like, they're all gods, but yet they were killed all by,
Yeah.
That was kind of like,
But then they're like, oh, somebody is trying to free Ami. Who could it be?
Yeah.
I wonder.
You were warned, you know, you just didn't listen. No, but I mean that honestly that was kind of a cop out for them.
Yeah.
Like they all just like, all right, we're dead. You know, we're all just gonna die right now.
My question was, can everybody see the gods fighting?
No, I don't think so. I think they only show themselves to people that they want to be seen to. Well,
Okay, but
Like
they
the
could all,
avatars.
yeah, but they could all feel, I guess, the repercussions,
Yeah.
right? Because there's a point where he moves something and you see the cars around moving.
yeah, so it's kind of like when we saw in that episode where we see Khonshu kind of like throwing a fit, rattling things, so they
Okay.
can't really see them.
Oh, it makes sense. Back to like the jackal and
Yeah.
stuff like that too. They couldn't really see them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it makes sense.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just like, where are the Avengers?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like, they're probably watching this like, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Those are gods.
Wow. It
Where's
looks like,
Thor?
Yeah.
They're
Thor's
like,
on
wow.
sabbatical.
They're like, it looks like that mask guy has it under control. We're good.
The part that I found a little way too cheesy was the girl that just randomly, are you an Egyptian superhero?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like, that's a little too much on the nose.
Yeah.
I think we could have figured it out on our own.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was like, oh, I needed that.
I liked it.
Oh, she's Egyptian.
Oh my god.
Of course
You know
did.
me. I thought it was cute.
Okay.
It was. I mean, obviously, it was thrown in there for a reason, right? Like that's why it was thrown in there. So I get it.
For Jaime.
I get it.
Yes.
Yeah, she is. She is that. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, is that what she is?
I didn't get it.
I thought she
Yeah.
was Mexican.
I feel like what was her name? Towerette.
Towerette, yeah.
Although I liked her as the god, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if like her kick-ass personality, well, like Layla's kick-ass personality fit with Towerette. You know, in regards to like being like the avatar is what I'm saying. Like,
Did you expect her to be more bubbly?
well, no, I'm saying, well, when she was getting possessed, she would be like, hey, you know,
yeah.
like it would
Yeah, it
too
didn't
much.
go with like the. Well, it was cute because she was like, oh, I have the perfect costume, but it's like really because that costume really
Oh my
didn't.
God,
go
Layla
with
can get it.
It didn't go with
her.
Towerette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's like So again, the kick-ass personality that Layla has, right? To me, would have been a kick-ass god that she would have been the avatar for, you know. And then Tauret is a cute like character, you know.
What is she? The goddess of
fertility, yeah,
motherhood,
yeah, like
guidance?
mother and children and things like
Yeah.
what they said. So it didn't to me fit
So what,
the
did you want her in maternity
personality.
pants?
I'm not saying the outfit. I'm saying the personality of the two
Okay, I
characters.
get you.
She came out kicking ass with some wings, and then we got Tauret, who's a hippo. Like it didn't
Okay,
make
yeah.
sense, you know.
I
Like
get
you know, the outfit didn't even make sense. Like not even the same colors. You know, the hippo was kind of purple. This was kind of mauve. Anyway,
Are you happy with that?
yes, I'm very proud of it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Just making sure.
I like this episode though. Did you like this episode?
I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the post credit scene.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, we got to see finally Jake Spector, and that was
Jake
really
Lockley.
cool.
Lockley,
Oh no,
yes.
Lockley, Jake
Mhm.
Lockley. I was thinking of the car because it's a Spectre on it, but and his Spanish accent, which was really good.
Yes.
It was really good.
Yes.
Good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why
that's
was
cute.
his name Jake Lockley, but he was speaking Spanish?
It is an Irish name.
Yeah. He was even dressed kind of like not like what you would think of a Spanish speaking character, maybe. I
He
don't
was
know.
dressed as a chauffeur.
He should have been wearing a sombrero or something.
Oh my god.
Si, senor.
Oh my god. That's not even he just spoke Spanish. What the fuck? Well, with the sombrero. No.
Seeing Khonshu though with that suit,
White
just
suit.
kind of chilling in there. That was
Yeah.
cool.
It was a really cool scene, and it was like obviously it was him from the like you could tell it was him from the beginning. Like it was gonna be Mark's body. I almost thought that was like that was already the suit even like that they gave him because he was wearing all black before you actually got to see his face. So I thought like, oh, is he just dressed up as like the Moon Knight, but in like a black color now because it's the evil personality that they've been alluding to, right? Like we've talked about that. He blacked out in the previous episode. He blacked out in this episode, and then we finally got to see that dark murderer personality of his. So it was pretty cool. I wanted to see his suit, and I feel like we kind of got a glimpse of it in the end credit scenes. Did you guys notice that? No? I took a picture of it.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Like for me, I didn't think the episode was bad. I just didn't see it as a finale. But also Disney posted join us for the season finale instead of series finale, so people are now speculating that there's going to be a season 2 after all.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the way it ends, it seems like it. But
So-
it's supposed to be a miniseries.
I know you guys are gonna say stuff, but I think it's really kind of distinct because the way they showed this suit,
Zoom in, Megan.
I see.
you see, so they showed this, right? This is the
Okay.
first one that they showed in the shots, and then they showed the Moon Knight suit, which was that, and then they showed the Steven suit.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, because the way he looks right there doesn't look like Moon Knight,
Yeah.
or like maybe he's in the middle of a transformation, but he also looks like
Yeah.
almost like a mummy, you know, in a sense too. So I was like, oh, like did they just show us like what the suit kind of looks like without like pointing it out, you know, like in the show type of thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'll post the pictures online later.
All right. I did think it was interesting how Tauret was hijacking bodies to talk to Layla. That was
They were dead.
yeah.
It's fine.
It was so unsettling.
Why?
It
guess.
was.
just because you could just see
There are zombies.
like
Some people are
they're
like
just
foaming.
popping up with her voice coming out of them.
Yeah,
And
dying.
it just looks so weird.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. That's
Yeah.
Great.
It was cool. It was cool. And they were like zombies too. So it was
what,
pretty
what the
interesting.
hell? If freaking Layla's over here trying to like kill this dude that just like wiped out like the
Yeah.
whole police force. I'm like,
Yeah.
girl.
Man, dude really showed off his white privilege though. Like he just steps out of the car and
Like,
nobody
"Nah, I'm
shoots
good."
him.
And he was even like, I don't need to show you papers.
Yeah. Let me talk to your manager.
And they were like, no, you know what? Fuck that. You guys are all dead. What the fuck?
Oh, I like
Yeah.
the transformation of the
The
staff.
staff, yeah.
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 So that like the axe, it turned into an axe crocodile head.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he like really became like a whole different person in this episode just because I was bored by him a little bit. So But I keep saying that.
I like the clarity that we got too, as we're like, it's it's the gods putting them in like kind of like a mind institution. 'Cause that's what I got from it, because because he wasn't in the institution,
Hmm.
like, which was, I was kind of confused about. I was like,
But
what's
Harold
happening?
was.
Yeah,
Like,
he was, and he might have been there just because like he was like he has what's your name,
Amit.
Amit in his head,
hmm.
so he could be like, crazy or whatever.
So yeah, and that's the
But
questions.
but I think as for like Mark, he wasn't in an institution. Like
Yeah,
he
that.
was like in a trapped, basically in a
Like
mental
limbo.
institution
Oh,
by, I'm assuming, by Khonshu.
oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying that like just mentally though?
Wait,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Like
you
he's
just
trapped in
confused
his
me.
own head. Like
Oh, okay.
the
Oh,
institution
yes.
is made up in his own head.
Okay.
Yes.
So right?
Yeah, but I thought that was obvious.
No, not to me. Because I was
Oh.
confused a little bit.
I did get
was like,
confused
what's
too.
happening? Like, yeah, I got confused.
Oh,
a little bit.
because they're showing you like both the life
Yeah,
he's leading.
I didn't know what was real. Like what if, because I mean, fucking gods, dude. I'm like, okay, But and then you go back to the institution, but things aren't right in the institution
Mhm.
either.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gave me more clarity, I guess, like to
Okay.
be certain.
Yeah, and it was a little bit like, did Egypt really happen? Like it
Yes,
kind of.
Egypt is a real thing, Jaime.
Well, no, in the show, I mean, like the whole battle between the gods, because they were in Egypt. Like, did it happen, right?
Mhm.
Because then there's also the where he in the end just kind of woke up in his bed. Where he was thinking.
Oh, that's right.
Like he just came out of a dream.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's
Well,
when he
because
falls
he
into
thinks that
place.
he's also been released. Because him
Yeah.
and Steven both made that deal that
Well,
once this is
It'll
over,
be
it's
released.
done.
Yeah.
Him and Steven are technically released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But he's like, you think I'd want Layla? He's like, I have the perfect avatar.
Yeah, yeah. He's a lot more broken than he thinks he is, or something like that, right? Is what he said in the end. It just, yeah, but see, I did get a little confused too, because there was that moment right after they almost killed Harold, right? But they decided to leave him,
Yeah.
and then they end up back in the institution where he's talking to Harold, and then Harold walks off with blood in his feet, and he's like, "Why do I have blood in my feet?" And it turns out Harold's the crazy one, because he's in a mental institution at the end.
Well, he's in a mental institution because of Amit.
Like he's in a real institution.
Yeah.
And
So the rest of it was just all in their minds.
and
In his
everything else
mind.
is in Mark's mind.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's how he's like he's
Inception.
healing himself, too, like trying to heal his fractured mind. Basically.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
So
yeah.
did the totem stop spinning?
The what?
That was an Inception reference.
Oh. Oh, there was a totem in this?
I was like the scarab.
What'd you think about the fighting in this? You didn't like it?
No, it's a
Too many
Marvel
cut
fight.
scenes,
Yes,
right?
It's,
Okay.
it's a Marvel fight.
Yeah.
And I, the best fight was when Jake Lockley takes over and we don't get to see anything and everyone's just dead at the end. Like
I didn't like
it's
that.
more news.
Yeah.
It's less nauseating.
Yeah. I didn't like that we didn't get to see that final battle between Harold and I get it, but I didn't like that we didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would at least like to see like the actual, because there were some shots that were kind of cool, like
Yeah.
coming in, but you never see anything land, right?
Yeah.
Because it was just cut, and then it sounded brutal. It sounded like it hurt, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to see anything.
Yeah.
You
You know what would have been cool if when we got Lockley, right, that they would have just showed us a quick flashback of that fight, Well, because I feel like we missed the big
The climactic scene.
exactly.
You just have two guys with the same powers fighting each other, and I didn't need to see that.
You say two guys with the same what?
Well, two guys with gods as god avatars fighting each other.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see that.
Why not?
Because
there
it's
was
the
two
same,
gods
because
fighting
it's the
behind
same
you.
thing we see in every Marvel show. It's always the two characters with the exact same powers fighting each other.
I don't
Sounds
like
important.
when the giants fight each other. It's too slow.
When they die and fight each other.
Giants.
When the
Oh,
giants, like when the gods
was
are
cool.
fighting each other,
Uh.
no, I didn't like it because
No.
it was too slow. Like it was cool to see, like
It was a spectacle.
the
Yeah.
images were nice, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I was like, "Fuck, this is slow. Like, why are you falling so slow, man?"
Like I'm telling you, like that scene where Amit is just stabbing Khonshu, and
Yeah.
when you see Harold walking towards the camera and the camera's just tilting, like
Yeah.
that looks amazing.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
but
didn't-
but the movements were
Yeah, oh,
very
yeah.
slow, and
Yeah.
I was
it
like,
was definitely Zack Snyder.
God.
But I'm good with not having seen that because it's like one of those things where your imagination is probably going to be so much better than whatever they would have shown you.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
it's like a scary movie
Yeah.
where showing you the monsters usually kind of takes the fear away.
Yeah. This became probably my second favorite shows, like of the recent like Marvel stuff that I've seen. So because I really enjoyed it. I really liked it overall. I like the stories. I like the gods. I like, Oscar Isaac. Like, I'm in love with that man now. So so it became probably number 2 for me, aside from Loki. Loki number 1.
Yeah,
so.
he was great. I thought this was underwhelming as a finale. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I expected more out of it because I did really enjoy the previous episodes. I've enjoyed most of the episodes to this. I think there was like one that was like, that was fine.
I think it was a
I know it was a
build-up
build-up
for
for
me.
you.
Yeah, and then like the last episode, not the finale, but the last
The
episode
penultimate?
Was it Asylum?
That's a good word.
it was amazing. Like I was like, wow, like this is crazy. It was really sad.
I like that
Yeah.
episode a lot, and that was definitely my favorite episode of the bunch.
Yeah, it was harsh, but yeah, and then this one was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the show,
As a
and
whole?
I really do want to see a next season.
Same.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely want to see it next.
I want
season.
more gods that don't die right away.
Well, they're not dead.
More avatars,
They're
excuse me.
just- The avatars just
Died.
There's
That would have
some-
been cool if like in order to lead into like the next season, they would have accidentally like released all the gods that were being held captive.
I was kind of thinking like maybe she was gonna smash more.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we need more avatars, and I was like, yeah, and apparently you only need 2.
Yeah,
And they go rogue or something, and that's why we get a second season. Like, it would have been kind of cool to jump into that,
catch them all or something.
Yeah. Very Pokemon, yes.
I was thinking more like Jurassic Park, Lost World.
Where you're capturing Pokemon.
No, I mean not Lost World. The third one where they're all over the place. No? Where they end up in
Not
or
Lost
Dominion.
World.
Like Dominion is that now?
Oh, so it was just called Jurassic World or Jurassic Park? No,
it's the Lost World. Yeah.
that was part 2, right?
Wait.
Which one's the third one?
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
he's
what it
not
was
wrong.
called. I swear that's what it
No,
was
I-
called.
No,
Yeah, I
it
think
does.
he's
It does
right.
have a name. You just hear everybody.
Jurassic
typing
Park
first.
3.
There's no name on it.
Bitch, it's Jurassic Park
Really?
3. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
lying.
Because then, it has the 3 claw marks. Yeah.
Huh. I could have sworn it had a subtitle on it.
I don't know.
All right.
The Lost World was part 2. No, because it was the Lost World Jurassic Park. That's what it was called.
All right.
That was part 2. But part 3 was just Jurassic Park 3.
That tells you how
They gave up.
memorable it was.
They gave up. They're like, we're not going to try to give it a different name.
This is the one where the kid gets lost.
Yeah.
No, he gets lost like in a
Oh, yeah. The little, and then somehow he survives.
plane. Yeah.
Oh, fucking island.
By himself.
Yeah, by
and
himself.
then like the
Oh,
parents are like
yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
With William H Macy and Taya Leone.
And he's collecting like
Taya Leone is,
dinosaur
like,
piss.
Super annoying as fuck.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Is that the blonde lady?
Yeah.
With the
The
short
kid
hair?
with the haircut.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was really good.
That was great.
I'm wearing the wrong color.
Professor Jaime.
Hola.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Dialga. Can you see it? It is in there.
I can't see that.
Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. It's
I
not
gotta
showing
see
up
it.
on
Give
my
me
top.
one
Yeah,
second.
go for
Why
it.
is
Take
this table so
Wobbly?
long?
It used to be longer too, so I'm happy we have a shorter table, squared tables now.
I don't know if I like that.
It's which
confusing. Are they the same thing?
They're the same thing.
Like
This.
one's the evolution, right?
This is a new form of it. Like they introduced it in this game. Like the one on the right. It looks weird. It looks
I
like
don't
it doesn't
like it.
have.
It
It,
looks
has
like
like
a
a cat. And I think they're inspired by statues.
That looks very transformer-y.
Yeah, it has like a
Yeah,
thing on its neck
it
too, like a
does.
cannon on its neck. It's just I didn't like the design of these forms.
Mm.
I actually like this design better than that one because it looks
Yeah.
like a demon, you know, like a
Well, yeah, that looks like an actual like it would be a
Pokemon.
Pokemon, and the
Yeah.
other one just looks like a person.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. So last week we talked about Palkia, which is why we're talking about Dialga now, and I'll show you Palkia real quick because you weren't here. This one looks semi okay. It looks like a centaur or what do you call it? Minotaur? No, centaurs.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Okay.
I just remember you saying it looked like a horse person.
Looks like a horse person.
Yeah. What do you think
Yeah.
about that design?
Yeah,
Compared to
I
the
don't
other
like
one.
the first one. It looks just like a penis.
It's very pink and veiny.
Yeah.
I
Like,
never saw it that way. I never
and
saw
it has
it that
like
way.
2 balls right here.
Oh my god.
Like a flying
And
penis.
Megan
Look
knows.
at that.
A flying penis. Oh my god, with wings. Oh, a penis with wings.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
no, it's okay. Yeah, so that was Palkia last week. They are the spatial Pokemon, and then this week, like I said, we're talking about Dialga, which is the temporal Pokemon. So this is our Time Lord in Pokemon. All right, so thank you. Dialga is National Pokedex number 483. It was introduced in Generation 4 in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Pokemon Diamond. Well, both of them. It is a Steel Dragon type Pokemon, and like I said, it's the temporal Pokemon. And this is a legendary Pokemon, so these Pokemon are like they're seen as like gods essentially. Very appropriate for the episode. So in Sinnoh, what we learned about Dialga, a Pokemon spoken of in legends. It is said that time began moving when Dialga was born. It has the power to control time. It appears in Sinnoh region myths as an ancient deity as well. In Johto, these Pokemon aren't as interesting as like regular Pokemon because they're just like gods, you know. That's what they're representing as. So just nothing sexual about it. Sorry, guys.
I figured I wouldn't get a chance to play it afterwards. So
Yeah.
God.
In Johto about Dialga, this Pokemon completely controls the flow of time. It uses its powers to travel at will through the past and the future. In Hisui, which is the ancient times, this Pokemon,
obviously,
you know that now.
obviously.
This Pokemon is revered as a deity in Hisuian legend. The birth of Dialga was what caused the vast river of time to begin flowing in our world. Excuse me, that was the end of the sentence. No, there's one more part. And then the last thing I have about Dialga, the origin form, which was the man-looking thing or person-looking thing, the transformer monster thing. Is radiant light caused Dialga to take? Excuse me. Let me go back. Radiant light caused Dialga to take on a form bearing a striking resemblance to the creator of Pokemon. Dialga now wields such colossal strength that one must conclude that it is its true form. And that's it. That's all we have for Dialga. That's its true origin form. Is that?
I mean, I hear you saying words, but I didn't hear anything you said. I'm sorry.
The That was Dialga. He's a legendary. That's all we need to know. He's the Pokemon of space. No, he's a Pokemon of time. Palkia was this Pokemon of space. So you guys are very welcome.
I learned so much.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I don't care. Fuck your birthday.
we need to have one that says "fuck your Pokemon." But that's it.
She just said no. Do it again.
No.
Do better, Jaime.
These Pokemon are not interesting. I don't know why.
Thank you for bringing us these uninteresting god Pokemon.
I know, but they're like, there's one more of like, well, there's probably like 2 more that I need to talk about, but because
boy,
I
can't
covered
wait.
I covered
You
the.
need to?
People are really paying attention.
Oh my god, they
I'm
are.
sitting here and I'm not.
Oh my god. Leave my Pokedex out of this.
No, because sometimes you have some really cool ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Or, yeah, that's interesting, right? And this one was just, I was listening, but I wasn't. I don't remember anything you said.
She's like, yep,
understand.
those are all definitely words I've heard before.
Yeah, its Pokedex wasn't really that interesting. So I look for more interesting Pokemon for you next time that you're here.
Yes, please.
More penises. Got it.
Yes.
I feel like I'm sweating now.
I have that effect.
Oh my god. It's a white coat. The lab coat.
Okay,
Yes,
sure.
ma'am.
All right, well, that's our show for today. We've covered quite a bit.
Yes.
Yes, it's a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
'Cause
Same thing.
I didn't think I did enough work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan.
For what?
You were here.
Damn, I was trying to go home.
So,
Multiverse of Madness coming soon.
Multiverse of Madness
so-
coming soon.
Yes. Stop.
Damn it.
We're gonna talk about it soon. So we might do like a little
hold it.
separate episode for that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't say you did anything.
But you're both just glaring at me.
I'm not even looking at you. I was looking at
Megan is-
Megan.
I'm looking at you.
Actually, yeah,
Shut the
please.
Oh yeah.
My God. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
want to go home.
do you guys have anything else to add?
No.
I'm good.
Bye.
Have a week.
Bye.